Welcome you all to another one-up guided tour. Looking at puzzle 388, that 8x8 released this very evening. And load her up, and we'll get started. Now I talk about looking at the segmentation, look for staggering. There's certainly staggering here, so we can expect baselines. But we also have some of these where the segmentation is really a lot more standardized than that, like the 4, 4, 4, and 3 in this segment. Those are going to solve in parallel, those together. Sometimes I call that a tandem segment, just to differentiate it. So when you see segmentation that's alike or near alike, you tend to see these tandem segments, and when you see them staggered, you tend to see baselines, and in this you see both. And I'm going to start right here with C3, because I see this 3 on a 4 length, and this 3 on a 4 length, and there's a 2 on this one. That means I automatically have a 1-4 pair. You can just see that right from here. But if 1, 2, and 4 are gone, we know this is a 3. And then here's our given 1. Makes this a 2 and this a 1. Let's see what we get now. Well, 1 and 1 are gone from here, so there's a 1. Let's keep on moving these 1s up. And they're gone from there as well. Now, 1, 2, and 3 look in our C3, which we had started earlier, which means we know that's 4. And we're left with 5, 6, and 7, and we can't really do anything with that. But what we can do is move over to the next line. So this has to be a 2, and this has to be a 1. Seeing that 1 going up. Now with 1 and 2 gone, and these 4-link segments that are going to be both limited to 3 and 4, we know they had to go 4 and 3. Now we're left with a 6 and a 7. 7 doesn't fit there. We've done a whole line. That's sort of a baseline starting with tandem segments. 4 and 3. Sort of fun, isn't it? Let's see what we got. 1 and 3 makes this a 2, and this a 3, and this a 1. We can't tell the 2 and 5 yet, but over here we have a 4-link segment. And over here, a 4-link segment, we see 2 and 3. So tandem segments again, we know we only had to look at those 2. We know that they're limited to 1 and 4, and that they have to go like that. We're left with 6, 7, and 8, but this line can't have a 7 or 8. And this one can't have 2 8s. So that's another baseline. We got 2 lines done. And here, real quickly, is a third. That's 3 of the full lines done anyway. Pretty good start. Now remember tandem segments, and here's another neat shortcut for those. It gives you 2 different ways to look at it. If you look at this, it's limited to 4, right? 4 or less. This is also less than 4, less than 4, less than 4. This is the only one that is 5 or less, but with 4 4s taken out, this must be our 5, because you can't fit 5 in any of the others, and that leaves us a 7. But you can actually do this lots of different ways. Another way is to say, where does the 7 go? Because 8 and the 6 are gone. Well, the 7 has to go there. And there's only one place for a 5. Lots of ways to approach this, depending on how your mind wants to think about it. Now, over here in whatever we're in, C6, we still need a 6. Only one place for it. Now we need a 5. Only one place for it. And, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are harder to do. But we got this line now, so we get a 2. Oh my goodness. And a 1 and a 2. But let's finish this bottom part of C7. We need to figure, it's 3, 4, and 5 are left, and this can only hold the 3, this can only hold the 4, this can only hold the 5. So that solves itself. This is a 2 or a 3, this is a 1, making this a 2, a 1, and a 2. These 1s look up, only one here. The 2 looks over, making this 4 and 2. What else do we get from that 2 looking over? We need a 1 and a 3. We're left with a 4 and a 3 and a 4 and a 3. This can only be a 1. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 3. It's going to be a 4. And there you go. That is one way to solve a 1-up 388. It's a matter of looking at the segmentation to see how to solve them, whether it's a baseline sort of shortcut, or tandem segments might help, or how sometimes the ones floated up and showed us where the ones could go in the remaining spots and the cross segments. So there you go. If you have problems, I hope this video helped. Let me know if it did. If you still have questions, leave a comment. I'll try and help there. Like if you like. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Spread the word. And we'll see you again on another night. My guess it might be tomorrow night when that 9x9 comes out. But we'll see. Bye.